So we're going to look at how you create a new project. We're going to click the new project button up here on the top left. Then we want to name our project. So for this, I'm going to call it test. We want to put it somewhere, generally not on the internal hard drive, right? So we want to put this on an external hard drive. So I have a media drive, and then I have a folder called Premiere Pro Projects. So I would suggest you also use an external hard drive for this. We can navigate to files here. That's what you're seeing up here, right? So this is saying, do we want to import a folder, right? So I could import like this folder here. Remember that blue in Premiere tells you that something is selected, or it means click here. Over here on the import settings, right now everything is turned off. But if you wanted to create a new bin, remember folders or bins in Premiere, you could create a new bin and you could name it. You could also go ahead and create a new sequence. And if you're going to do transcription, you can turn it on here. You can also turn it on later. But if you're going to do it, you might turn it on here. And you have a couple options of transcribe all imported clips or in sequence. And we'll look at this in a later tutorial. So to keep it simple, I'm just going to say create. And it just says, yes, it already exists. Now it takes me to the learning workspace because I reset the preferences. So you want to go to your workspace up here, and I'm going to pick editing. And then like we did in class, we said window workspaces, reset to save layout, and this gives us the default layout. Now where it says import media to start, there's a couple ways we can bring it in, right? The easiest way we looked at in class is to double click. And then I could navigate to the AGI Premiere Pro stuff. Let's say I want to go to the sports clips, select the folder, click import. On a PC, you're going to pick import folder, and that will bring that in then. We could also say file, and we could say import, and we could also drag things in from our hard drive too, right? So we could go to like the media drive, and we could actually find things like this, right? And we could physically drag it in like that also. So those are the three different ways to import your footage. You can also use the media browser. And so what this does is it actually looks at your hard drive, right? So this is great if you have multiple takes of things. So let's pretend that we had multiple takes of these sports clips. We might not want to bring in the whole folder, right? So if we wanted to do this, what we do is we right click on it, we say import, and that will bring it into our project. But otherwise, you're just alt-dishing in it here. You're just looking at it. So, and if you double click it, you're just looking at it in the source, but you're not actually adding it to the project. So to add things to the project from the media browser, you select the clip, you right click, and you say import.